everyone. Nadine Wilwood. Hope you're doing well. It's been obviously an interesting few weeks, and COVID is still unfolding as we speak, and more measures are being taken. And one of the topics I wanted to talk about today are some of the measures that the government has decided to take, and how sometimes things sound really good but don't necessarily pan out the same way. So for example, just out of curiosity, I did call my banker at CIBC to see what the process would be for deferring loans or deferring a mortgage payment, what the criteria are. And unfortunately, for a lot of people in Canada, it won't be an option, and it is done on a one-on-one basis where they will consider the application. And there are many reasons why you might not want to do this, including a debit to your credit score and a few other things. So if you are taking advantage of those opportunities or any of those opportunities, like me, you've probably found that you don't qualify for many of them. And if you do, please note the consequences. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about. The other one was the Liberal government, and not that this is uncommon, they do typically tend to issue themselves pay raises at about this time each year. And in light of the circumstances with the unemployment rate, with COVID-19, you would think that they would themselves had opted not to give themselves a pay raise this year, at least to defer. Well, that didn't happen. So amidst all of this, our wonderful politicians in government, who are most of them staying at home with probably not a whole lot to do, are getting a pay raise. Yay, isn't that wonderful? So just, I hope you're picking up on the cynicism there. Something to think about. The other one I wanted to talk about was the actually the world debt right now. Apparently we are approaching $250 trillion in debt. For most people, when we say $250 trillion, it doesn't even register. The number is so unattainable, and we have, as average people, no reference point to it, that it really means nothing. But that is 320% of the world's GDP, our gross domestic product of the world. What people fail to realize, I think, is regardless of the number, this is debt that is owed to someone or a small group of some ones, the world's 1%, perhaps. And at some point, they are going to want this debt repaid. So just some food for thought. Just putting that out there, just some food for thought as we continue to spend billions, if not hundreds of billions of dollars in what will be today a loan or whatnot, but at some point is going to have to be repaid, which is a tax on our future generations. So not criticizing what's happening today and the bailouts and the help that's being offered, but just note there is no free lunch. I've said that before. And on that note, I wanted to talk about the program that the government has offered for small business relief. Yay! You would think this is wonderful. Well, it sounds wonderful. The words are great. Look at what we're doing for employees. The problem is they're offering a loan, $40,000, of which 25% would be forgiven. So, you'd have to repay back $30,000 of that if you repaid it back by, I think, 2022. So wonderful, but here's the catch. Small business owners don't take or declare employment income. They take dividends. No relief right now is being offered to the individual small business owner or even the people at the cafes. If they have employees, wonderful. $50,000 of employment income or more, they can offer assistance. But if you are truly an entrepreneur, truly a business person who's self-employed and declares dividends, not employment income, there is not a single, not one that I've been able to find, and I've been talking with my accountant as well, that offers any assistance to those individuals. So the key with why the business owner who doesn't qualify for any of these relief programs, it's great that he can temporarily continue to employ his employees for the next 4, 5, 6, maybe 8 weeks, maybe 12 weeks, who knows. But when the business owner himself, who declares dividend income, not employment income, can't defer his mortgage, has no relief, and he starts defaulting on his loans and debts personally and goes out of business, where does that leave his employees? Not only are his employees now laid off, even if it is delayed, but that business is now gone. So although the government claims to be making all these great relief available, it's either A, not getting to the people who need them, or B, it's a lot of double talk where it sounds really great, but again, it's not getting to the people who need it most. Just a few things that I wanted to share today. If you have any questions, you know where to find us. Have a nice day. I want to thank everybody for their support. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and the notification.